alone talking, without the TV on. We haven't done that in a while.
How'd you like to go to Detroit on Friday morning?
How much?
10.
The guy who knows what he's doing, he don't take the shot if he thinks he can miss.
Wayne?
Lock the door.
It seems you had a good look at them. It's a contract killer for the Toronto Mafia. Without you, there's nothing to say he was even here.
Don't ever leave things undone. You don't ever think somebody's not going to remember you.
You qualify for federal protection under the Witness Security Program.
You want to move us someplace else?
And you'll be checking in here under your new names.
What if we're being used as bait?
What are you talking about?
What if the FBI is just waiting for those two freaks to find us so they can find them? Do they know we're here?
What do you want?
I need some information.
Back up.
You know what I do for a living? I shoot people. Sometimes for money, sometimes for nothing.
Just when you start to feel safe, something that you never imagined can take you by surprise.
In the tradition of the best-selling Shiloh book series.
How come everything that happens around here always has to be Judd's fault?
And the critically acclaimed films, Shiloh and Shiloh Season.
Because most things that have happened around here have always been Judd's fault.
Comes an all-new family film.
Honestly, Louise, I don't know how you can let your family near that man.
Saving Shiloh.
Heard about those robberies up your way?
There's a prowler messing around my property.
That's weird. Some car just left here.
When a man goes missing.
A guy got into a fight with Judd Travers at a bar just before.
A big mystery is about to unfold.
They found him, and he's dead.
No way. Are there any suspects?
Judd Travers.
I think he did it. So do I.
Doesn't seem like the kind of guy who could kill someone.
I've known Judd to be a lot of things, but he's not a killer.
Everybody seems to think I killed a man. Is that what you come here to say?
Now, it's up to a boy and his dog.
Shiloh!
To find the truth.
It's like the whole place is just falling apart.
Hey, you kids, come back here.
Shiloh!
Lloyd! Lloyd!
Share the experience of a lifetime.
You followed your heart, knowing it's the right thing to do.
From a courageous dog.
Set toward Miller Falls!
Careful, Marty!
To a boy who believed that everyone deserves a second chance.
If you open your heart, anything is possible.
Saving Shiloh.
Okay, so you're single, but you have a boyfriend.
Yeah, sort of. Seriously, okay. I love you.
And I love you.
You know I tried. Can't stay any longer because I tried.
That girl was very forward, and then all of a sudden she was like on top of me.
How far does your girlfriend let you go? Can I tell you a secret?
Well, she's like totally legal, right?
That's my sister you're talking about.
I've had a crush on you since I was 9.
I just got asked out.
By who?
Your college boyfriend.
You guys have a good time.
This feels like wife swapping or something.
It's not a big deal.
You guys are freaks.
Boner Baxter asked you out?
What do you think?
It's not a big deal. I've been out on dates. Go out with him.
Don't you get jealous when he hooks up with other girls?
Not as long as he tells me about it.
I guess I'm just old-fashioned. I want you all to myself. Is that wrong?
I don't want you to tell Sam what we did last night.
Okay. You will never really be in love because you will never be satisfied with anyone.
Are you falling in love with him?
No, we're just friends. Are you having an affair on Mason?
You're not a good guy, man. You're not.
You would be nothing without her. Why can't we talk?
Because I don't want to talk. You gotta stop lying to the people you care about.
Do you really want me to tell you the truth?
It was supposed to be you and me against the world, Sam. What happened?
Doesn't this stuff ever bother you? Not really. It's fun.
That's the message I want to transmit. That's the way I want you to go.
They all follow the same procedure.
My contest, my rules.
You have the client. Now the product can be anything from a fighter to a spiked can of nitrous.
You fight for me, you win for me, and at some point in time, you do a favor for me.
Pay attention. This is the most important part of the whole deal. Always control the situation.
Who the hell are you?
My Dublin from last night.
What do you want?
You've got the skills, you've got the balls, and unlike most female fighters, you don't look like an ugly man-hater. In fact, the only thing you're missing is a manager.
You gotta be kidding me.
I never kid.
On Monday, I had a brand new walk. Yes, on Tuesday, I had a brand new talk to go. On Wednesday, I was in love with a different girl. Thursday, found myself.
Hey, you know, I've always been curious. Who gets to decide which one's on top?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, come on now, I'm only kidding.
I thought you never kid.
Only about prison rape.
You always bring your girlfriend to the fight?
She's not my girl. She's my fighter.
Yeah, I ain't hitting no female today. Not bad.
The girl's the real deal, man. She's also got no business being here.
I've got $50,000 to put on. I'm not gonna chance this on you just because you've got some chip on your shoulder.
Shit is all I got.
I'm gonna own you. Think about it. You willing to risk it all for this girl?
You know what? You might be able to go home, but I can't
go home!
Last time I hit a woman was on my honeymoon.
Honeymoon's over.
Wanted, a girl who's smart, beautiful, and ready for some serious plowing.
Ladies, welcome to the farm.
Oh my God.
She must love animals
I'm afraid of them pecking my eyes out.
and waking up every morning to a nice, big...
I didn't think that, like, roosters are real.
10 city girls, 1 hot farmer. Farmer Wants a Wife. Series premiere this Wednesday at 9, 8 Central on the CW.
I know that silent. After 17 years of that kind of horror, who among us could ever be the same?
I'm fine. I know how to do things. I can be helpful.
Welcome home.
Whatever your sister was, died long time ago.
People thought she was crazy just because she liked to be alone. That doesn't make you crazy.
I don't think the children should be in the same part of the house with Grace.
Everybody's afraid they're going to have to get involved in this situation. What situation?
I'm sorry, Randy. Don't send me back, okay?
It's It's not safe here.
God can't come into the sleep room at night. I might you too. Landy!
No, Landy, no! I wonder if anybody will ever know I existed. I am crazy, you know. Are you sending me back?
That wouldn't change anything.
Look at us, Grace! We're coming apart! People are losing everything, and look at what you do!
We can't stop this, Landy! This thing's coming to town!
What have you done? God! Can't you see what she's done?
I want more!
Help me, Landy!
Why take everything from me?
I don't need you.
Your sister looks really happy.
What do you say we just stay here forever?
I think your brothers are cooking the books.
I'm putting a halt to the State Street project.
She has got you so whipped. You better grow a pair!
Don't you dare talk to me like that.
The Emerys own this town, and they're not going to sit around all nice and happy while you mingle in their business.
You know they're doing more than just playing poker.
Frank drafted a will recently. It's my understanding that you are the executor of that will.
You've had another stroke. It's bad this time.
Frank is gone. If you know where he is, can you please call me back?
Jane.
Frank, what are you trying to kill him? Let me go!
God only knows what they're doing to him.
Frank Emery has cut off all contact with his wife and will be filing for divorce.
I'm going to grant a restraining order for Mrs. Emery to stay at least 500 yards away.
I'm taking you in for questioning for the murder of Frank Emery.
I did not kill my husband.
Who gets the estate?
I do.
See, now you have a motive.
What are you going to do with that?
Is it true that your husband wrote you out of his will, Miss Emery? Did you have anything to do with his death?
They're setting me up for murder, and I could face the death penalty.
The evidence points to you, Mrs. Emery, so I will be watching you.
Is there anyone your money doesn't buy off?
Mrs. Emery, one more of those, I'll declare you in contempt.
You're the best thing that ever happened to me.
People who deal with them get hurt.
Now, this case could get real cold real fast.
Wake up! Get me a GCB in 20 minutes! Scotty! Get up!
Dude, what's up? Dude, hey, seriously? Let me borrow your car. No. Please?
Everybody's saying.
First day of school barbecue. What kind of barbecue is this, Alex? It's one of those, I just got kicked out of my apartment, so I have nowhere to stay barbecues, so.
I mean, even if you don't agree with me on the whole cheating thing, you can understand where I'm coming from, right?
Is Scott's gonna be okay?
Yeah, I do. I think he's gonna be alright. He'll make it through this. He needs this. Time away from everything, everybody. Go comatose in his room. And then one day he'll wake up and be like, oh, I gotta reinvent myself to get her back.
What are you doing?
Trying to win you back? Or...
Seriously?
Rennie, what are you drinking?
Vodka tonic.
That is a lit candle. What's wrong with you? It's one of the glow parades from the bathroom.
hopped up on Red Bull once, shot myself with a BB gun. Yeah, it left a bruise, but I mean, bruises turn to rashes, rashes turn to deth. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sweet.
I'm late for some office hours though, so
yeah, I've got a Facebook. If you wanna Facebook.
Right. Let's just have that. I will call you.
Okay.
You don't call me.
I don't call you. You call me.
And we're not doing anything more than this.
Right.
Just this.
Just this. Okay.
I'm gonna set you free.
What's going on here?
This peppermint coffee. It's sort of hot though.
What? Okay, I got it.
Bye.
My grades are bad, school's hard, people are mean and cliquey, and I hate it here.
Welcome to Jesse Camp. As people get drunker, the party's gonna get going. So, just warning. People who are wanting their kids to leave the room, leave now.
I go out every night. I hang out with everyone. I'm out all of the time. I don't think I'm at home much at all.
Okay, this is me filming the Jesse Cam right now. Okay, welcome to the house. This is Danny. This is Rochelle and Ross.
The good thing about the house is there's no adult supervision. It's just us having a place where we really feel like we're a family together.
There are 2 beds put together, and they call it the orgy beds in the orgy room.
Oh.
Has there ever been an orgy here?
Yes.
It's a very loving environment.
I got pregnant, and it was like the most horrible experience of my life. And I wasn't gonna tell my mom, but then I couldn't look my mom in the eyes without telling her. And then I went to a couple of therapy sessions with different people to see, what options there were. And then, I sat down and I decided that I was gonna have the abortion.
Adoption was not going to be an option, and keeping the baby at home was not going to be an option either. The Bible says no, but
my mom took me to do it.
We were having a conversation about oral sex, and just that to kids, that's no big deal. It's just part of the next step from kissing.
If they have a boyfriend and they've been going out with him for a while and they both really like each other, I don't see anything wrong with it. And
what's a while?
I don't know, at least a month.
On the surface, they had the perfect marriage.
You remember the time that snowed in?
And when they found us, we were naked.
On a trip to the country.
Andrew, watch out! Oh my God!
They met a stranger.
Are you all right?
Yeah, should be fine.
Hey there, folks.
Morning, officer.
You okay there, buddy?
We were gonna actually bring him up to the farm and put some gas in his bike.
Hang on, we were? We got over 500 acres up here on the farm.
This is the farm?
Now, he's coming between them.
Water back, Captain? Yeah, what's that? The boat of my wife?
I didn't mean to give you a hard time back at the car.
Well, you were rude.
Just didn't want him to catch on to us, that's all.
They're coming apart.
What's between you and him, huh?
I could ask you the same thing.
You want to sleep with Jacob?
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Just admit it, Charlie. Just admit it.
And nobody knows.
What if I was in the habit of being with 2 men?
What if one of them got jealous?
You just get rid of that one.
Who's playing who?
No, you're supposed to be done already.
Shut your mouth.
You know my husband?
Let's go to prenup, Jacob.
When you talk 20 G's, you talk 20 million.
Enough to start a new life.
I want him out of here.
Jason Clarke, Lake Bell, Clifton Collins Jr.
I don't want this money.
You replace me, is that it?
You don't deserve her.
Charlie!
Now I do have something worth saving.
Under Still Waters.
Last year, I spent 322 days on the road. I flew 350,000 miles. The moon is 250. All the things you probably hate about traveling are warm reminders that I am home.
Welcome back, Mr. Bingham.
I am the passenger. I work for a company that lends me out to cowards that don't have the courage to sack their own employees, and for good reason.
Who are you, man?
Because people do crazy stuff when they get fired. I'm gonna need your key card.
We received a dynamite young woman from Cornell, Natalie Keener. I want you to show her the ropes.
I'm not a tour guide.
This is the boat, this is you. You want to be in the boat?
Yeah, alone.
Show her the magic, take her through the paces.
What?
Follow me. Never get behind old people. Their bodies are littered with hidden metal, and they never seem to appreciate how little time they have left. Bingo. Asians. They pack light, travel efficiently, and they got a thing for slip-on shoes. God love them.
That's racist.
I'm like my mother. I stereotype. It's faster.
You gotta fill me in on the miles thing. What is that about?
I plan on grabbing as many miles as I can.
What's your total? Is it this big? This big?
I don't want to brag.
This is pretty sexy. We're two people who get turned on by elite status.
Good call on that towel rack.
Shame we didn't make it to the closet.
We got to do this again.
What kind of relationship do you have?
You know that moment when you look into somebody's eyes and you can feel them staring into your soul and the whole world goes quiet?
Yes.
Right, well, I don't.
You're awfully isolated the way you live.
Isolated? I'm surrounded.
Aren't you supposed to be consoling me?
I'm a wake-up call. This is a rebirth.
You have set up a way of life that basically makes it impossible for you to have any kind of human connection.
You're grounded. Everybody's grounded.
They're pulling us off the road. We're going home.
We believe in everything that you can do.
If you think about it, your relationships are the heaviest components in your life. Your husband, your wife, your home. We weigh ourselves down until we can't even move. Make no mistake, moving is living.
I'm not really sure how long this whole exercise is supposed to last. No, I don't even think of him that way. He's old.
I have a hard time visualizing what I'm gonna want to eat 3 nights from now because I'm not a food psychic.
And don't with my portobello mushrooms.
What's up, small fry?
Got sent back. It's only been sitting there for like 30 minutes though.
Okay, it's basically about this moment where you find yourself in this higher place. Your mind is at a higher level, but your body's vibrating.
Pizza for Stacy with an EY. Stacy with an EY, come and get your pizza already.
How's everyone doing?
Great! Do me a hot favor, love biscuit, and don't forget to put those beers in the fridge so they're nice and icy cold when I get home, okay? Guess you heard Jeremy is moving to Austin?
No, I haven't. But to be honest, it doesn't surprise me.
Don't be hating.
Well, when were you gonna let me know that?
Just did, I just told you. You know I'm good for it.
Yeah.
Way down in Missouri where I heard this melody, the old folks were humming, the banjos were strumming, so sweet and low.
Mike Satterfield, A1 Bonds.
What is it you want?
We hold the bond on Jessup Dolly. He didn't show for court.
That ain't no run.
Jessup signed over everything,
If he doesn't show at trial, see, the way the deal works is you all gonna lose his house here. You got someplace to go?
I'll find him.
Girl, I've been looking.
I said I'll find him. His in-law was out here hunting Jessup. You know where he's at? I wouldn't tell him nothing if I did. I really gotta run Dad down to get him to show.
You ought not do that.
Dad's your only brother.
I don't know where he's at, and I ain't gonna go around asking after him neither.
Who might you be?
I'm Ree. My dad's Jessup Dolly.
You ain't here for trouble, are you?
I got a real bad need to talk to him.
Talking just causes witnesses.
How long before we get kicked off our own property?
I reckon y'all got this place about another week.
The law found Jessup's card. Somebody set fire to it. He wasn't in it.
Do you know there's people going around saying you best shut up? People you want to listen to.
Get out of the truck. Put your hands where I can see them.
Is this gonna be our time?
There's stuff that you're gonna have to get over being scared of.
Get off! Don't hurt my sister! Get in the house!
You was warned, and you wouldn't listen. Why didn't you listen? If you were gonna die, and you knew you were gonna die, and you could choose how, what would you choose?
You don't want to come back to bed with me?
Of course I do. So I thought I'd go for a walk and come get right back in bed.
I was in a pretty bad relationship. He was not very honest with me about a lot of things.
To accept the things that cannot change.
Everything you said in group was really vulnerable and great. It's really good that you could do that.
Manhunt continues tonight for Garrett Terrell, who remains at large after escaping from police custody.
Are you scared?
A little, yeah.
Carla!
You have to get out of here. He's coming after you.
He knows where you live?
You know you don't understand. He'll kill you too.
I just want you all to know how much it means to us that you're all here.
Thanks to Mom and Dad.
Beautiful.
Just a perfect day.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank Thee for Thy food and help us to do our part with kind words and loving deeds.
Amen.
Amen. It gets dark, we go home.
What is that?
Get away from the window! What is happening?
I don't see anyone.
Why would anybody do this? They've been watching us for days.
in August on Travel Channel, Truck Stop, Missouri. This is Midway Truck Stop. My name's Joe. I was living the good life in Australia until my parents called me back to Missouri to take over the family business and keep my father's legacy alive.
What have you done to this room?
Over 1 million truckers, tourists, and locals swing through this place every year.
Everybody welcome Cammie into the bingo pen.
Today we've got Cow Patty Bingo. Pick a number, and if the cow there, you win.
Got a big 70.
All right.
7 biscuits, and then we put 70 ounces of gravy on top.
You know you have 1 hour?
That's just wrong.
Get this mow on the road. Holy crap, man, that is awesome. What the?
You son of a bitch!
I need a job, man.
I do have one thing. Working in the zombie field.
Eat the zombies! We are a live action role play group.
We came to Midway for a battle game.
We are here doing our car wash to raise funds for our cheer competition.
I'm here today because I'm meeting up with a guy who is selling a pig.
That's a nice pig.
It's really cute, but I can't buy the pig from you unless we wash it.
I never heard of washing a pig.
From the producers of Pawn Stars comes Truck Stop, Missouri. Premieres Wednesday, August 3rd, only on Travel Channel.
In the beginning, it was my singing that had soul. I was an Ike, a backup singer in the Ike and Tina Turner review. But when my lung collapsed and I could no longer sing, this soul sister turned to soul food. So I opened my own restaurant. And one thing's for sure, this family means business. My son, Tim, tackles everything from supplies to managing our employees. Tim's girlfriend, Janae, she's responsible for taking care of Tim. My nephew, Charles, he works hard at not working. And this proud mama is at the head of this family business. Welcome to Sweetie Pies. Charles?
Yes?
Give me the damn key. You just got to work and you out here smoking already? Bring your ass in, put that cigarette out. What are you doing?
I'm grabbing my phone.
Okay, but it looks like you're having a tea time conversation here. If it don't make money, don't make sense.
You know Janae's pregnant. Hey. I think I'm about to propose.
What?
Hey, everything taste okay? You're sitting down talking to a girl.
I won't say nothing, but what you doing with that short-ass dress on? I ain't say that, did I? Give me $5 grand on that, I give you some cash, and then I can take the ring with me.
You sure you know what you're doing?
You living under false pretense like the man you living above your means. I went over the bank documents. They want the house.
The house is on the loan?
The collateral.
So if we don't get the loan, then what we gonna do?
It's hard to run a successful family business, but in the end, it's all worth it.
Welcome to Sweetie Pies, coming this October, part of a whole new season of OWN.
Every week, I search the countryside finding stuff that turns this empty space into the biggest show in town.
7 out of 750.
Here at Bryant Auction, you're going to meet the best crew in the business.
That is a fine piece of equipment.
Own it, own it. It's a 3-ring circus. And you're looking at the ring master. Me. Yes. I'm Rick Bryant, and if it comes into my house, consider it sold.
Premieres Wednesday, April 11th at 9, only on History.
Is there anyone here with us?
Oh, I definitely heard that.
Our track record hasn't been that great lately, so hopefully the spirits are really active tonight.
The ratings are slipping.
We can't schedule paranormal activity.
The show is called Ghost Sightings, not ghost sounds, not ghosts that we kind of think are there. Ghost sightings.
We need apparitional evidence on tape.
There's a man here to see you.
What does he want?
Says he has a haunted property.
Most of the time, these things are harmless.
Does this look harmless?
I need to roll video on every square inch of this place. I don't want to miss a thing.
What is the location exactly?
An abandoned prison.
I wouldn't go there. They should have torn it down a long time ago.
Oh, far out. For people that come to the town as a tourist, I don't think they have a clue how odd it is to live here and be a part of it.
Branson seems very simplistic on the outside, like you could paint it in a dozen sentences. I think that you will find the surface truth doesn't match the actuality.
Down to the river, with my bones I'll shoot. Give the word to my mother, tell my sister and my father, that on the shore lay my brother, and it's more than I remember.
This is Mark Muller, small-town superstar.
I want a giant fireball and flames.
Mark owns a special business.
I'm trading for commodities, anything to sell a car.
And now his city slicker brother Mancow is back to help him run it.
You're not really selling cars just like that, are you? You guys are messing with me.
They'll find the American dream.
We gotta do this quick. I don't want to get caught.
Or kill each other trying.
Yeah!
God, Guns, and Automobiles. Series premiere August 29th on History.
Jim?
What's up, stupid?
It's so good to see the two of you together again.
What's that? Our inheritance.
Nice. We rich, man?
Not quite. We did get the lake house, though. I'm gonna go down to Branson.
Perfect. When do you want to leave?
You're not coming with me.
We'll check in, and then we'll just...
That was a cheap shot. What business do we have here today? Signing some papers and picking up some cash. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it's not exactly in its best condition.
I think we're gonna take these renovations on ourselves.
Matter of fact. That is a fact.
Actually, that's a lie.
Yeah. I can fix that.
You got work to do.
Dave, you were gone for 3 hours and you bought beer instead of supplies.
I got supplies in the car. Guess how much that was?
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
$900.
For Virtua Cop?
Yeah, Virtua Cop 2. Why do you know these guys?
I hired them to fix the hills.
Everyone in the service industry in Branson is Russian Mafia, dude. That's what I'm telling you. Two things you have to remember.
Dave!
Don't have a party.
Let's get this party started, dude. These are dog pills.
You gotta get the ratio of like the dog to person. It's not rocket science.
Yeah, you're right. It's like actual science.
Lobster time!
I know how to forgive.
That's coming out of your half.
You guys had a chance to look at the menu?
3 tequila shots, 3 orange whips, 3 beers. That's it.
I got something to say to you guys about minding your own business in an alleyway. Ow!
Honestly, John, that's the worst advice anyone's ever given me.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
What? You
You literally have a mouthful of trash right now.
know what they say, one man's trash, another man's treasure.
Are your pants on backwards?
No, my pants aren't on. Oh, maybe, yeah. I drove here.
I have a very serious job to do because every person that enters these doors is precious cargo. What people fail to realize is this is a business. The Harris way is the best way. My dad is gonna chew you out. Don't you have some checks to write?
Next thing I know, we're at the wrong church.
I know my son is in good hands with you all.
Funeral Boss, series premiere Thursday, March 14th at 10 on Discovery Fit and Health.
People think that we're poor around here, but definition of poor is no roof, no lights, no water, no food. We have lights, we have water, we have a roof, we have food, we have money. We're not poor.
I gotta show you all my battle scars with this helmet. That's how you tell if someone's good.
I was thinking about moving to China. Thinking about moving to China and becoming an art teacher.
Right now, my mom's in prison. She's been in since July, so about 9 months. Letter to my mom.
The most important thing for you is your education.
Most important thing for me is my family. That's all I need. Trick or treat. I guess God brought me back here for a reason. I really do love my mom and my dad and my sister. I've been praying since I was about 5 years old. Nothing's came, but that ain't gonna stop me. This is what goes through my mind. God has to be busy with everyone else. Eventually, he will come into my life and help me. I hope it happens. It's gonna break my heart if it don't.
At one time, St. Louis was one of the finest cities in the world, but when industry moved overseas, thriving factories and warehouses became a Rust Belt boneyard.
I see beauty where other people see.
My crew breaks into abandoned buildings, saves historic artifacts that we can repurpose and sell, and we get out just before the cops get in.
Death is right around the corner if you're not careful. But that's how I make my living.
This ain't a city. It's a gold mine, son.
See this thing? I got this out of a psych ward. I got this out of an old brewery. You know what I paid for it? Nothing. I'm Sam Coffey. I'm a junker, I'm a salvage man, and I turn trash into cash on an everyday basis. Welcome to my underworld.
So the word is BAPS. What does it mean to you?
BAPS stands for Black American Prince or Princess.
Hail, baby Jesus.
A BAP is a well-constructed African-American individual.
You know, I played the violin when I was...
Did you really?
Yeah. We are cultured, educated, generationally groomed.
It's not about money. It's about morals and values and goals and aspirations.
You're born a BAP. Our parents worked very, very hard to afford us the opportunities that most people didn't.
I'm not saying I want you to feel sorry for me, but like...
Oh, I would never feel sorry.
Pulling the pin out, Tiger Woods, y'all.
We relate to the white suburban experience because that's the way that we were raised. We also relate to the black experience because we're black.
Because I want the extra sidebar shade.
Sideline shade.
Okay, sidebar, sideline.
If you stuck us in the project with one of our white friends, we'd look at each other and say, now how the hell are we gonna get out of here?
This is to my friends supporting me as we go forward and try to really make stuff happen in the cities.
We're all striving for a certain amount of career and personal success.
Well, good BAP, you have to have a husband.
But you'll find BAPs who haven't done everything. There's no such thing as a perfect BAP.
I've been engaged twice and never made it to the altar.
Right now, I feel like my life is in limbo.
I don't need to compete with you and her talking. Jesus Lord.
There's so many egos. Kanye and Beyonce have nothing on us.
You're an outsider. You're not a part of my world that I grew up in.
It's taking everything in me not to want to smack the dog out of you.
The BAPs are like your family. It's the circle you've always known. What happens in the circle stays in the circle. But sometimes, family can look more like the Hatfields and the McCoys and less like the Bradys.
You're a terrible wife. You're a terrible mom.
You know what?
You are a terrible mom. Oh my God. Someone call 911.
felt anything off since moving here? In the house, I mean.
Are you feeling...
She's just tired.
You think the house is haunted?
How come I haven't seen anything? I live here too, you know. I haven't seen a thing.
I'm fairly certain there is something going on in your house. I felt it the night at the party, and I feel it now, here in this room with us.
Jenny, are you feeling okay?
Yes.
Morning.
Morning. That's what my boy.
I can't.
Ah, yes, you can. Come on, shot. Roaring thunder down below, two wheels rolling on the go. Grab my throttle, crank it down, hit the highway eastward bound. Glad to have you with us, man. Glad to have you with us. I like to see young blood running. We're getting old. We're getting figured out. I know you got our slack, brother. I know you do. Brothers and sisters ride to the wall, meet the soldiers who gave their all. Got a crippled brother rides a three-wheel track, got black leather on his back. Missing in action, never came home, the government tells us to leave it alone. Remember our missing, remember them well, remember them most who served in hell. That motorcycle there, that's my shrink. You got to do something to feel alive.
Nick Dunn, you're probably the most hated man in America right now. Did you kill your wife, Nick?
Everyone told us marriage is hard work. Not for me and Nick.
As you all know, my wife, Amy Elliott Dunn, disappeared 3 days ago. I had nothing to do with the disappearance of my wife. I have nothing to hide.
Has Amy got friends we can talk to?
No, not really.
You don't know if she has friends, you don't know what she does all day, and you don't know your wife's blood type.
Just being a good guy, so everybody can see him being a good guy.
Well, you really don't like him, do you?
All I'm trying to do is be nice to the people who are volunteering to help find Amy.
I will practice believing my husband loves me, but I could be wrong.
You ever see that guy in the glasses before?
Amy is the kind of girl who attracts admirers.
Whoever took her is bound to bring her back. I'm hoping you can tell me what this means.
Want to solve Amy's treasure hunt?
You seen this girl around here?
Yeah, I remember her.
I know you.
I saw you at the volunteer center.
I wanted to help.
What you want?
She wanted a gun. We are all scared, but we are all here now.
I feel like something to be jettisoned if necessary. I feel like I could disappear.
The hallmark of a sociopath is a lack of empathy.
Amy lost a lot of blood in there. Then somebody mopped it up.
Why would they mop up the blood if they're trying to stage a crime scene?
Whatever they found, I think it's safe to assume that it's very bad.
I'd finally realized I am frightened of my own husband.
I would show you, as if you're doing a deposition, what to say, what not to say.
A trained monkey?
A trained monkey who doesn't get lethal injections.
She's going to eat you alive. You assaulted her?
It's not good enough for you? I hit her?
It's not even close.
Absolutely not. I never touched her.
We now believe Nick is involved in the disappearance of our daughter.
Without a body, without a murder weapon, their only hope is a confession.
Don't know anything yet?
You need to tell me.
How was your marriage, Nick?
Are you asking me if I killed my wife?
Man of my dreams. This man of mine may kill me.
What about my son? Nick!
This man may kill me. In her own words,
This man may truly
kill me.
You ever hear the expression, the simplest answer is often the correct one?
Actually, I've never found that to be true.
I'm Barry Williams. I've had my own share of success as one of the stars of the Brady Bunch, but that's all behind me. This is my great American story.
I've decided to give up the Hollywood life and move all the way to Branson, Missouri to start a new life.
I thought I could put on my show and people would come. Clearly, that just hasn't been the case.
I'm gonna have to find some help if I'm gonna make this work.
Where are the Haygoods?
You cannot come into this town and not hear about the Haygoods.
Hang out with us. We know everybody. We'll plug you into the system. We're going all out for Barry.
Please welcome my TV sister, Maureen McCormick.
People have all kinds of reactions to seeing Greg Brady in Branson. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is crazy, crazy good.
But I'm excited for the future.
I think I'm gonna like living here.
A Very Barry Branson. New series premieres Thursday, February 5th at 9/8 Central on Great American Country.
What is that? Up there. Treehouse. Let's check out the view.
This is the girl from the news. The one who went missing with her little brother. They took your brother?
Who did?
Mighty Saint Michael, be our protection against the devil and his shadows that lurk in the dark. Keep us safe in unsafe places. And by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world. Seeking the ruin of souls.
know I've been changed. You know that I know I've been changed. Good Lord, yeah. I know I've been changed. You know that the angels in heaven done sign my name.